Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today's video I'm going to be showing you some of my cats that I've been drawing from my new clan, Day Clan. These cats are all from Clan Gen, as some of you might already know. I do regularly play this game and I still very much enjoy it, even though it's not as relevant as it used to be in its prime. I understand that I have made 3 other clans, which I still really enjoy. However, I just wanted to make a new clan and just start a little bit more fresh, considering that my last 3 clans, I kind of just got bored of it, and those long form videos really just took too much out of me. So instead, I'm just making the little images of them and then just talking about them on here. Anyway, the main gist of this is that for this video, this is going to be a part 1 where I will be showing the leader, the deputy's mate, the medicine cat, and also I'm adding a new role into this clan of most senior warrior. So they end up having a few other roles, a little bit like the deputy. So kind of share a couple roles that the deputy normally would have, but it's actually on the account of the senior warrior of the clan. If that is further ado, then let's get on to the cats. The first cat in this video that I will be showing is our leader, Umberstar. Now, Umberstar, unfortunately for this first year, has unfortunately experienced some death. They ended up being mated with another cat called Silverstripe. Very close in this first year and got together near the end of the year. However, in Leaf Bear, sadly, Silverstripe died of white cough, which left Umberstar alone. She's tried to keep busy for the last remaining moons of the year, trying to just keep up with the clan and not really show how upset she really is. However, at the moment, she is seeing some comfort in her most senior warrior and hopes to maybe one day move on from this sadness. The next 2 cats of the list are our deputy Duskfoot and his mate Twig. So Twig ended up joining the clan about halfway through the year, and Twig was formerly a kitty pet, as you can see by his collar, and just throughout the year he ended up having a crush on the deputy, and Duskfoot liked him back. So they ended up getting together near the end of the year. Because they are both males, and in the game I have it set to cats not being able to have kits if they had the same gender, but they are allowed to adopt. So hopefully it would be very nice if we got to see these 2 adopt some cute little kittens. I really like our deputy. I think he's a strong kind of role model for the clan, and he gets along with everybody. Twig, on the other hand, literally pretty much likes Duskfoot, and then he has a kitty pet friend who also joined the clan named Lavender. Other than that, he doesn't really know the rest of the cats, and he also doesn't like some of them either, which we'll get onto later in a later video. Next up is our medicine cat Daisy Fur. Now, unfortunately, Daisy Fur is having a little bit of a tough year, due to, well, mainly the leader's mate dying of white cough. Daisy Fur feels like it was their responsibility to take care of Silverstripe, but unfortunately Daisy Fur wasn't able to make them better. They're doubting their abilities as medicine cat, which is even more hurtful when we've just gotten a new cat in the clan who we found on the Thunderpath who has red cough. Daisy Fur is feeling really overwhelmed by all of this, and there is now an added injury from Lavender, who got injured earlier on the year. So with all of this, she's very stressed at the moment and is begging for an apprentice, but there isn't any young cats available at the moment. However, she is keeping her eye out for the next one, because she really does need some help. The next cat on the list is the final cat for this video, being our most senior warrior, Flamed Apple. Now, interesting about Flamed Apple wasn't originally the senior warrior, However, the most senior warrior ended up retiring, making Flamed Apple the next most senior warrior. I think I need to explain what the senior warrior role in this game will entail. Basically, they share some of the duties as the deputy. While the deputy takes care of the clan and also plans out the routes and organises the patrols, the senior warrior is the one that the cats go to then report back to the deputy and leader. So the senior warrior is more the most senior warrior that you, as a warrior or an apprentice yourself, would come to with issues that will later be dealt with both either medicine cat, deputy, or the leader. They also have the role of keeping the food in, all circulating throughout the camp, making sure the fresh kill pile is fresh and any food that needs to be turned out is turned out. They are also responsible in keeping guard of when apprentices are on their silent night to make sure that they don't break their guard. So they do share some of the other roles as deputies. However, it does not mean necessarily that the senior warrior will become a deputy. It really depends on their age and also how much experience and whether or not they've had an apprentice. Flamed Apple has not had an apprentice yet, but she does really hope to get one. However, like I said before, there isn't many young cats in the clan at the moment. However, currently, Flamed Apple is in a bit of a situation. Flamed Apple has a huge crush on the leader, Umberstar. However, she doesn't want to approach Umberstar with this, considering that not too long ago, Umberstar's mate died. So, although she really wants to be there for her friend, she's having really conflicting feelings. But overall, this is the clan so far. The next part to this will entail all of the warriors and our one remaining elder at the moment. I might also touch on the outside cats that we've encountered as well. And, of course, look at Star Clan. But other than that, that will be year 1. And I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you stay tuned for more like this and generally having an amazing day.